Hi students, today we are going to learn about diseases caused by protozoa. First let's see protozoa. Protozoas are single-celled organisms that are present in different shapes, forms and sizes. These protozoas are single-celled organisms. It's only one cell it has. And they are present in different shapes, forms and sizes. These organisms live in a wide variety of moist regions where we can find them in moist regions that include clean water surfaces, ocean environment and moist land areas. These are the places we can find them. Now diseases. The first one is malaria. Protozoa caused disease is malaria. Malaria is a serious, sometimes fatal illness caused by parasites deposited into people by infected mosquitoes. Malaria is a serious illness. Sometimes it is fatal. Fatal means it can cause death. Okay. Malaria is a serious illness, sometimes fatal, caused by parasites deposited into people by infected mosquitoes. Infected mosquitoes carry this parasite and these mosquitoes deposit in humans' body, in the blood. Okay. Then this malaria we get. Malaria is a serious, sometimes fatal illness caused by parasites deposited into people by infected mosquitoes. Causative organism of malaria is Plasmodium. What are the symptoms of malaria? Fever, chills, headache, nausea, vomiting. These are the symptoms. Now how it is spread from one person to another? Malaria is spread by the bite of an infected female Anopheles mosquito. It is also spread by transfusion of blood from infected people or by the use of contaminated needles or syringes. Now malaria is spread from one person to another person by the Anopheles mosquitoes bite. By the bite of Anopheles mosquitoes, which is female mosquito, female Anopheles mosquito. Female Anopheles mosquito cause this malaria. When this female Anopheles mosquito bite a person, this mosquito is infected, and this infected mosquito bite a person and that person get the disease, which is malaria. And then not only by the bite of an infected female Anopheles mosquito, but also spread by transfusion of blood from infected people. Already a person got malaria. From that person, if we transfuse blood to another person, then the second person who received the blood also get the disease, which is malaria. And then use of contaminated needles or syringes. This needles or syringes which is already used for a malarial patient, then that same syringe by mistake or accidentally get pricked to a person who is normal or who don't have malaria, then that person may get the disease. Syringe or needles which is contaminated, using intentionally or accidentally if we get pricked. Once again, malaria is spread by the bite of an infected female Anopheles mosquito. This female Anopheles mosquito is already infected. That mosquito bite a person, then there is a chance for the person to get malaria. Then not only this, it is spread by transfusion of blood from infected person. A person who already got malaria, from that person if we transfuse blood to another person, then the second person get malaria. Then by the use of contaminated needles and syringes. These needles or syringes already used for a patient who got malaria, and that same needle or syringe is used for another patient or another person, then there is chance for the person to get malaria. Now what is the treatment for this? Anti-malarial drugs, that is the treatment for this, and then managing symptoms. Symptomatic treatment will be given for the malarial patient. Next disease is amoebiasis. Amoebiasis is otherwise called amoebic dysentery. Amoebiasis is an intestinal disease. What is an amoebiasis? It is an intestinal disease. What is the causative organism of amoebiasis? Entamoeba histolytica. Entamoeba histolytica is the causative organism of amoebiasis. Now what are the symptoms of amoebiasis? Loose stool, abdominal cramping, stomach pain, blood in stool, loss of appetite. Loss of appetite, weight loss, fever. These are the symptoms of amoebiasis. Loose stool, abdominal cramping, stomach pain, blood in stool, loss of appetite, weight loss, fever. These are the symptoms of amoebiasis. How amoebiasis spread from one person to another person? A person get amoebiasis by putting anything in their mouth that has touched infected feces, or by eating or drinking food or water contaminated with the parasite. How a person get amoebiasis? A person get amoebiasis by putting anything in their mouth which is already contaminated or which is touched with infected feces, which has touched infected feces, and that is putting in the mouth. Okay, usually children does that. Small children, they put anything in their mouth. So that has touched infected feces, or by eating or drinking food or water contaminated with the parasite. A person get amoebiasis by putting anything in their mouth that has touched infected feces, okay, which is touched infected feces. Feces means stool, motion, or by eating or drinking contaminated with the parasite. Drinking water which is contaminated with the parasite, and eating food which is contaminated with the parasite, then a person get this amoebiasis. What is the treatment for this amoebiasis? Antibiotics, and drink plenty fluid. Why we need to drink plenty fluid? Because we get, what are the symptoms I told already? That is loose motion, loose stool is there, then blood in the stool, loss of appetite, weight loss, fever. These are the symptoms I told already. So this loss of fluid will be there in the body because of loose stool. So to maintain that, we need to drink plenty fluid. And fever, to maintain body temperature, we need to drink plenty fluid. So these are the treatment: antibiotics and drink plenty fluid. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Press the bell icon to stay tuned.